Hello, how are you doing? This is Pierre Dur. I'm at work, but I have to do this update because I'm doing so many different things. Everything that we're doing in the channel still continues. Like I said, I'm at work, so I don't have that much time, but I needed to give an update because I'm going to start doing some videos. I started doing music videos because I'm interested in, well, I'm actually starting a band, okay? And I just got a bass the other day, a bass guitar, and I'm gonna give a video about it. I'll show you how that's going along. So I'm doing a lot of music, but all the other things like dance without music is still going on. One thing about dance without music is the fact that I really didn't realize, but I had to take it into account that the things that I teach in Dance Without Music, I actually have to do. And if you look at the intensity of the program, you will see all the things that you have to go through. And it's really intense. This light is, because I'm outside, I have a big light, but it's going down and then it's going up. Maybe if I move this a little bit to the light. So, anyway, everything is going like it's supposed to go. I mean, but it's going in advance and it's really, really complex, like the Dance Without Music. So the Dance Without Music, like I said, I didn't realize too much that I'm affected by what I learn because I have to teach. What I'm teaching in Dance Without Music, I actually do. So the processing and the things that happened to me, it was so much that I couldn't actually do the videos on Dance Without Music. But one good thing, like in the program, you can't like, how can I say, you can't continue. Okay, like in the program, sometimes you have to just stop because there's so many things that you're learning, and there were so many things that I was learning because, like I said, it affects me, everything that I teach in Dance Without Music, so it affects me also. So that's where that is, but it's like, for instance, I'm going to tell you, if you follow that Dance Without Music, you have turn on a dime, like you're running and you turn on a dime. Well, in order to do that physically, can you imagine what it takes? Okay? And what I've learned so far as far as Dance Without Music, and I'm going to give a video on this is just an update, is we don't talk about the body. We talk about the motions and the things that you have to do. We call them powers. But the physical body is what actually does it. The reason why I don't talk about the physical body, because I'm not a doctor or I'm not a trained in things that happen physically to the body, but it does. It affects your muscles. In order to turn on a dime, if you follow, you understand what I'm saying. Turn on a dime, your body has to turn on a dime, which means you need certain muscles and things like that. So that's just how complex it is. So your body has to have muscles. It has to be. There was a time when if you follow the program, I couldn't do this. I stopped being able to do this because of development that happened. So we're going to give a video on that. The other one is becoming a master viewer of art. That's still on. Problem is, I'm going to give a video on that, but I have to do the 15-page paper. I'll explain that later. So I'm doing this band. I gotta do work. I'm going to give a video on my new bass, okay? I always do music, and I'm gonna explain how I do music because I do it for myself. But now that I'm entering this band, it's very good because all the musicians, they're just awesome, okay? But we're gonna get into that, but this is just an update. So I got a bass, and I have to learn how to do the bass. I mean, I've been doing music since I was in high school, okay? So I'll explain that. But the thing about it is that if I do this band, I have have to make sure it's going to be, what I'm trying to say, it's going to be a band that makes money. It has to be that because, you know, I have to work. So the only way I could do the band would be to actually do it and make money doing it, okay? I mean, because, you know, I take care of myself, okay? So anyway, but these are great musicians. I would never get into it if they weren't that great, okay? One of the band members that I have now, we're working together, that's where I got the bass from, and I'll show you the bass and I'll explain to you how I play the guitar and my journey on that one. So anyway, so that's as far as I can go. Right now I'm at work, I work every day. This is just one of my jobs that I have in the restaurant. Is there something, oh yeah, there was something else I want to do. I want to talk to you about, I gotta put these gloves on. I want to talk to you about this thing I have as far as art is concerned. It's some idea I came up when one of my co-workers was chopping up this, she was chopping up vegetables and it gave me an idea, okay? And I want to put that in as far as art, like work in the kitchen or something like that. I also want to do something on my vegan diet. I'm gonna keep up with that. So anyway, this is just to say hi, and the reason why I'm doing the reason why I'm doing acapellas is because to show you what I'm doing. I'm gonna show you how the band is processed, how the band is put together, and this is like the beginning stages. But I have to be able to have certain songs. Those are songs that I pretty much like. The kind of feel for the band that I want it to be. We have to do covers first, but then we're going to do originals. So I hope you put up with me as far as putting out those acapellas, but I do it the best I can. I mean, it's entertaining for you, I hope. Anyway, that's it. I have to get back to work. Is there anything else I wanted to tell you? But like I said, dancing on music, you have to start from the beginning. I always say that. And certain people, like new people who are listening, they just look at the Dance Without Music at the end, but we've been doing this maybe like 2 years, I think. And it's very complex, okay? I'm at a precision. Can you imagine, okay? Precision is exactly, okay, I don't take things for granted, so that's why I really don't say too much. And I'm afraid sometimes, it's like, am I going to continue? Am I going to continue? In the back of my head, I know I'm going to continue, and I know I'm going to make it because I've done this for so long. Because I know what's happening, and I take it step by step. I'm very careful, okay? But I don't take things for granted. But it's going along perfectly. But I'm telling you this is because it's an actual real thing, and like I said, precision, okay? Think about the things that I talk about as powers, the things that we have in control, okay? That's what I know, and that's what my perfection is. But when you're doing it, and when I'm doing it, because I have precision, so that means my body has to be precise in order to do this dance. We use the Michael Jackson dance, like I said, as something to show the process of what I'm doing, but think about precision of the things that your body has to go through in order to be precise, and then you can see why I drop off sometime, okay? Because my body has to develop. And I noticed, the muscles I don't talk about the body because like I said, I'm not trained for that and I can't give you wrong information. But I can tell you what's happening. The muscles because I always walk, the muscles like in my, I have to use our terms, in the retrocé. The muscles in the retrocé and up to I think, what do we call it? The first floor, all the terms I already went over. It's just awesome, okay? But anyway, we're going to get into all of that. I hope everybody's doing just fine. Extra Jehovah's Witness. I got a video on that coming up. I want to talk about how we're glued to the ex-Jehovah's Witnesses and the witnesses are glued together. This religion was something else. Anyway, I gotta get to work. I'll talk to you later. This is an update. Hope everybody's doing fine. I'll keep in touch.